Hey, I don't know if anybody saw my Instagram this morning, man. There was a 5.1 magnitude earthquake in Sparta, North Carolina, up in Allegheny County. This morning, right around 8, a little before 8, a little after 8, somewhere through there. Anyway, we felt it here at the house, man. My wife said, she said, "What was?" I said, "One of two things, baby. That was either an earthquake or an explosion." And sure enough, and Sparta, a couple hundred miles from here, maybe. It's up in Allegheny County, up on the Virginia border. Anyway, man, shoot, I'm wearing my hat today in support of Pete. And I was going to do that unboxing yesterday. For whatever reason, man, my filmmaker software has gone haywire. So I'm going to try it with this and see what happens. But I just can't get none of that other stuff, man. I don't know. It's funky. Anyway, what I wanted to show you was in the unboxing, there were 4 boxes. I got my Carbon X, my 818, and I got my X Soil, my soil amendment. And I went down, I put 15, I've got roughly right at 8,000 square feet, somewhere through there. We usually round it up to 8. So they recommend 10 to 20 pounds per thousand with the X Soil. So I'm going to bring more in when I do my overseeding. I just wanted to get that down and get that worked in a little bit before I did my aeration and my overseeding. So anyway, I went 15 pounds on the front, 30 pounds on the back. Then I put down my 818 at about 4 pounds per thousand. You really can't, and Paul with Paul's Prime Cuts is right. It's a milo killer. I'll never use Milorganite again. I'll tell you what, man, I'm a country boy. I know what chicken manure does in a garden. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've eaten the fruit. That's the vegetables, the potatoes, the green beans. I know what chicken manure does to soil. So any of those naysayers out there, whatever they want to, they say what they want. I've seen it myself. I know what it does. Matt Martin, great choice on that, baby, for charging your biochar. I love it. And then my also the fourth was my, and I was so excited about this, was my tall turf type fescue, premium tall turf type fescue, 25-pound bag from GCI, baby. So when I overseed this year, when I aerate and overseed, GCI is going down. That's what I'm going to work with from here on out. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know I was really excited about getting those boxes undone. And I guess I was so hot yesterday from all that I'd done, mowing and putting out all the fertilizer and trimming. I don't know, my phone got hot several times. It does not like the heat when I'm shooting videos, so I have to keep them kind of short and sweet, which you guys probably enjoy. You guys are probably happy that I do that anyway. Anyway, man, I'd like to give a shout out to Richie, my oldest, who's in the Air Force, who's over in Germany. He's a JTAC, causing close air support, ground troops. And Chad Man, who his younger brother, 10 years younger than him, who's also in the Air Force, cybersecurity specialist, stationed out of Langley Air Force Base in Hampton Roads, Virginia. Shout out to those guys, proud of them. All of us veterans, we appreciate the guys who come behind us. Yeah, I did 10 years in the Navy. Been 3/4 of the way around the world, seen things that people can only dream about seeing or having on a bucket list. It's not many people that can say they've stood on ground zero at Hiroshima, or how many of them can say that they spent 45 days in the Bering Sea where they shoot deadliest catch. Spent 3 weeks in Haifa, Israel. I've been all over the place, man. Anyway, so, and to my daughter-in-law and my 2 grandbabies over in Germany as well. So this thing's acting up on me again. So anyway, man, I hope you all enjoy this. See the old Troy built back here. I just finally got a battery for it. I haven't gotten the battery up for that thing on purpose because I do not want to get it on the lawn. It only cuts at about 3¼ inches high or 3½ inches high. I don't want something that heavy on my soil right now. So I'm trying to figure, I'm gonna get it cleaned up, wash it real good, the whole 9 yards, man. I may sell it, I may keep it, I don't know yet. But I really don't need it. But, you know, if anything had ever happened, I wasn't able to walk, it'd be nice to have it. So, I mean, it doesn't cost me anything, it's paid for. Anyway, man, this is Big John, Big John's Lawn. Hey, real quick, I want to give a couple of shout outs. Matt Martin, Carbon Earth. Matt is one of the founders of Carbon Earth products, fertilizers. If you're the DIY guy and you want to try to get it, there's only two ways. You got to go through Yard Mastery with Alan Hain, or you got to go through GCI Turf Academy with Pete Denny out of Reedsville. If you are a applicator or you have your own business, you can reach out to Paul Outlaw of Paul's Prime Cuts over on the East Coast. But Paul will not sell or does not sell to the DIY guys like myself. You have to go through either Alan Hain Yard Mastery or Pete Denny with GCI Turf Academy. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Also with Matt has a great radio channel. If you'll download the app, turfsupradio.com. Matt is on Mondays through Friday from 4 to 6. It's a great show, very informative. It's helped me out a lot. It's mainly directed towards the applicators and the business owners that are in the green industry. But I enjoy it because I learn a whole lot about different things, fungicides, pesticides, application rates, the do's, the don'ts, and the things that you just never hear as a DIY guy by the guys that are out in the field. If you were out in the field and you worked in it every day, the things that you would hear. But anyway, big shout out to those guys. Anyway, man, it's Big John G, Big John's Lawn, and you guys have a continued safe and blessed Sunday. We'll see you in the next one. So here's what the front yard looks like now. It's like August 10th, August 9th, something like that. Man, there's such a glare on my phone. I can't see what y'all are seeing. But anyway, not shabby. Not too shabby at all, man. Kind of got a hodgepodge in the front after what I went through last year with this sod. Now, here's what I'll tell you. All in through here, I don't know if it shows up on camera or not, but there's some issues there. I mean, there's some stress. It's not as bad as my neighbors, but there is some stress there. And I'm going to go through here in a little bit and kind of tell everybody what I use. But I just mowed the front. Check these edges out, man. Too bad for a rookie, huh? Man, I love that Echo trimmer. Now I want to tell you what we're doing here. So the guy that came in and planted these trees for us when we took the other ones out, he said to leave this up here for a year. So next spring we'll take all that out and then we'll mulch back in here. But I'm just keeping all this killed off around here, and I keep these edges trimmed up with my weed eater so that they'll still be all true when it comes that time. But that's why we haven't put anything back there. He said to not do anything until for a year, let those go. Crepe myrtles, man, if you can get them established, they're very hardy. So the old edges. Anyway, I'll show you the back here in a minute. So I don't know what just happened there, but anyway, down in here, I'll show you all that later. I just wanted you to see the grass for now. Today is actually August 8th, I checked. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you can see back here, that's my neighbor. All that from about right here over is all new sod for this year. That he actually poured that. That's actually sod too, but the builder put that in. He had all this put in back here, and it is torched, man. Bless his heart, I hate it for him. He's a great guy, and he's trying so hard to have a nice yard. And he has a guy that treats it. It's just, man, it's new sod, baby. It's hard, and with what we've had this year. So landscaping stuff's looking pretty good. Irrigation's all in. Down the side here, I'll show you. I don't know if the sun will block, the sun's going to interfere with it or not, but you can see. I forget what the actual names are of those. I'm going to have her come out here with me one day. But anyway, we did that so I don't have to mow that. So anyway, man, I'm going to get cleaned up. Still waiting on that fourth box to get here to do the GCI. And anyway, I want to tell you what I do for my yard to keep it looking like this. I mow, I have a Time Master 30-inch. Walk behind Time Master mower, no striping kit. And this is what you get, man. Anyway, this over here, this is the wife's garden here, man. It's been doing, we're learning on it. I mean, we had a huge raised bed garden at our last house, and I just did that to keep her busy, give her something to keep her busy. She loves to mess in it. Some of her stuff. Purple fountain grass, man. This was all covered with petunias around here, and the heat just got them. We just couldn't keep enough water on. Anyway, I'll holler at you back here in a minute.